Hey, what's up? This is PT here this morning. It is Friday, December 14th, and as you're probably aware, we had a horrible tragedy in Connecticut where it looks like 18 kids were murdered and 8 adults. And I just wanted to take a minute and just to share a few words about this. I'm getting a lot of calls from my friends and part of our church, our spiritual community, and people are upset, and I'm upset, and we have good reason to be upset, to be hurt, to be angry, to be confused, to feel in certain ways helpless, and so I just wanted to just share a few words, a few thoughts that are presently comforting me, as a man with 3 kids of my own, one who is in that elementary school age, and one who pastors several kids, etc. But some of the things that are comforting me right now in the midst of this difficult thing, and I pray for the families and the friends of those who have lost loved ones senselessly, who have been blindsided by by these things. There's not much to say, and I'm not insensitive, and would more so, if I had direct relationship with these people, more so be quiet and hug them, and hold them until the time is right to speak. But I'm speaking more so to those who are under my leadership, and just some of the confused people who are more indirectly related to these children and these families than directly. And so I make that disclaimer. But one of the things that's encouraging me, and as it relates to my relationship with God, I have discovered that as one who has been shot before, I was shot when I was 16, as one who has lost several people who were close to me growing up and in life, one of the things that I've come to discover about my relationship with God and about the reality of Jesus Christ is that He gives us victory, and He gives us light even in the darkest situation. And even as He Himself has overcome every type of tragedy that you can imagine, even He Himself being killed, and we might even say murdered brutally, yet triumphing over these things and overcoming these things. The reason why He had to go through so much and to overcome so much, even to the point of being on the cross and saying, my God, why have you forsaken me? That's probably what some people are saying right now in this very moment. My God, how could you allow this to happen? My God, why have you forsaken me? Him even going through that, yet still the end of the story, trumping that, being raised from the dead, victorious, and being called the light of the world. And what I've learned about Jesus is that even in the midst of the most horrific difficulty, and we're in the middle of one right now, there still is light. And one of the reasons why He's called the light of the world is because the world was so dark. There would be no reason to send the light of the world into a world unless that world was filled with darkness. And so what has given me strength right now, what has given me hope in the midst of my pain, indirectly related, yet still in pain, is knowing that Jesus is light, and that light will always trump darkness. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we're here in the Hanukkah season, and we are, in the last few days of that, and it's all about lighting candles, signifying that light will always trump darkness. And so my prayers are to the families, my prayers are to each of you. Remember that Jesus is the light of the world, and light is always greater than darkness. And there's an end to this story. And right now we're in the middle of it, and it hurts, but there's an end. And Jesus is real, and He will wipe away all tears and all pain. Pain will not last forever. And we're coming upon the fulfillment of promises where everything negative, everything evil, and everything wicked will be removed. And we'll have joy forevermore. Comfort and blessings and peace to the family and to each of you. We will get through this. Ciao.